The opposition National Democratic Congress is demanding answers from government for handing over 30% shares in the power distribution industry in the country to a new company called Meridian Power Ventures Limited in Hong Kong. The NDC is accusing government of ceding the shares to the new owners without approval from Parliament and the knowledge of Ghanaians. There is more in this report.
Addressing the press, the General Secretary of the NDC, Johnson Esedun Ketia, said the party unearthed this new deal between the government and the company from Hong Kong after citing a letter written by Meridian Power Ventures to the chairperson of the Millennium Development Authority, MIDA, Professor Ya Intiamwa Beidu, for a special board meeting.
Namely, Meridian Power Ventures Limited, which owns 30% shareholdings, and Energia, which owns 19% shareholdings, have called for an urgent special board meeting of PDS on October 18, 2019, to tackle the issues affecting 1. The suspension of the PDS concession, 2. Resolution of the issue on the demand guarantee, and 3. Corporate governance and management processes. And so we are calling on government, whether tomorrow's meeting takes place or not, we are calling on government to come out, because there are very serious constitutional issues that have been raised in this matter. How come Parliament was dealing with Miracle and have signed agreement with Miracle of Manila? That is the company we know owns our 30%. And then all those 30% shares gets transferred to another company registered in Hong Kong. And the bad thing is that when you check the background of this Meridian Power Ventures registered in Hong Kong, it was registered even after the tendering processes for this whole concession. So what are we doing? Who are the owners of these Meridian Ventures? Government should come and tell us who the owners are.
Meanwhile, a former Deputy Minister of Energy, John Jinapor, has issued a 24-hour ultimatum to the Finance Minister, Ken Ofori-Atta, to explain the rationale behind plans by government to restructure the power deal.
Who are the owners of these two companies? And how can a company and a consortium that own less majority stake in a consortium decide that they want to restructure it, they want to sack the local partners, and they rather want to deal with the government of Ghana? How can you accuse a consortium of being fraudulent and yet pick just members of that consortium who are foreigners and attempt to work with them? We told you that Amewu had led a 22-member delegation to Manila. We know the hotel he slept in. We know the floor he slept in. And we know the room he slept in. We have details of that meeting, ostensibly to sack the Ghanaian partners and yet keep the foreign partners. And like General has said, we'll continue to support the General, we'll continue to support the party. We will serve Ghana and ensure that the right thing is done at the end of the day. And we challenge the Minister of Finance, Mr. Ken Ofori-Atta, who has been spearheading this whole concession and trying to restructure the agreement and trying to restructure the shareholding. We give him 24 hours to come and explain this matter before us. Other than that, we shall use whatever legitimate means to seek redress.